So today is a pretty exciting day. It is my first ever trip into an IKEA, and we are getting our dream homeschool bookshelves. And I'm sure I'll see many other things in this store that are gonna go on my I need that list. So here is our map. We are on the second floor. So we're gonna follow this road and get to wall units and media storage. Where we need to go though may actually be downstairs. We shall figure this out, but it'll be fun to figure out, won't it, Benjamin? And of course, while we're here, this kitchen is lovely. Oh, this is, yeah, beautiful room here. Oh yes, here's the kitchen, Naomi. We have found it. Yeah. We have found what we need. Oh, that's like a double farmhouse sink. Ooh. Beautiful cabinets. Okay. These shelving units are beautiful, aren't they? Yes!
This reminds me of some of the Incredibles.
You can go in and look, Gabriel.
Like
I see. Wow, Liam.
Oh, it costs $9.99.
It does. They have the coolest stuffed animals. Oh, wow. Oh my. You need him in your life, don't you? Oh man. Liam, do you know what that is?
A toothbrush.
Yes.
I know, brush my teeth.
Look at this little shopping basket. Oh, I love all their cloth foods. So I did the math on it. I didn't film while we were breaking down inches and centimeters and multiplying and dividing and all of that, but we're going with some basic Billy bookshelves. We're gonna need 4 of the big ones for one wall and then 2 for another wall, and then we're getting like some little smaller shelf units we can make into corner shelves. It's a 10. It gives a play area underneath.
Oh yeah, oh that's
Isn't that
nice.
Cute? Okay, Lord Business, sit down and do your business. Business. So this secretary desk is what I'm gonna get also for in our homeschool dining room area. There's a little photo cabinet that Jaden uses a lot for his editing work, and this way he'll have something that he can keep all his stuff, and then he can also fold it up when he's done and it'll match all the shelves. So here's how we're looking at checkout. I've got both of these carts, and then Naomi's up there with the stuffed animals and such. I found these. These looked super cute. Miss Amelia, is that with one of your treats?
Yeah, from the big, I got the same
From
one.
IKEA, yes, you did. But here's how our bookshelves are in the van. Here you can see getting good use out of the van. So there's some little baskets I got and plants. And I'll show you everything I got once we reveal the bookshelf project. But look, we've still got lots of headroom. Naomi's gonna bring me Benjamin. Okay, Miss Amelia, those are for our pretty shelves. Look at Mommy. You ready to go have dinner?
Yes! Yes!
So guys, we made it back from our first ever trip to IKEA, and boy, was that place amazing. I cannot wait to go back there again for many things. Overall, if you've never been to an IKEA before, like I had never been, just it's the classic wear comfortable shoes, have time to spend to look around. It was a little confusing for me at first, but now I get the whole thought process on how when you find your item in the store, you then mark down like the aisle number and the shelf number and the location and all of that. For where they have the items located like down in their self-serve warehouse, they were very helpful with me though. Wearing a baby in an ergo is a good way to get help down in that warehouse. What we ended up doing was, because it had been a while, Travis took several of the kids back to the van and got the van in their loading area, and then I went downstairs with Benjamin and Naomi, and that way Naomi could help me and we could push extra carts and all of that. It was quite ridiculous pushing some of that around, but we did it again. It was so much fun. Can't wait to build this stuff, so I'm gonna show you everything I got here real quick. But also be looking for the vlogs coming out where we put all this stuff together. With all these big IKEA boxes, there's no way for me to like really just lay it all out on the table and show you. But I'll tell you what the boxes are. So this box, and I think that box there is part of the secretary desk that I got, particularly with Jaden in mind. So he has a place for some of his camera equipment and just different things he needs for his growing business, and then it all closes up, and it's a painted white that just shows some of the streaks, and so that was the best kind of white I could get. We got 8 of the Billy bookshelves, and then 2 of the like half-size Billy bookshelves. And these are, of course, like a flat white. What our plan is, and I'll show you in our dining room, but we're going to be able to do most of our long green wall. If you've been around here for a while, it's the wall that I used to have the anatomy and physiology like stickers on that the kids could do. Anyway, we're going to do that all with bookshelves, and then I had to go back in. They had told me that for the smaller Billy bookshelves to make it into a quarter shelf, I would need hardware, and so I had to go back in to get 2 of these. So anyway, we're going to do our long wall, which you'll be seeing a lot of. We're going to do the shorter wall where I also have a homeschool book hutch, and I'll pop a video up for that. I have a friend I'm going to pass that on to, and I'm going to go with all IKEA shelving. So blessing for her, blessing for me. So these were shown with their, I got 4 of them. And now if these don't work well with the Billy bookshelves, already looking at the length, you know, this was a grab I did on the way out because they look so cool. I don't know that I think they may be too long. The Billy bookshelves are not as deep as this shelving these were shown on. Big sigh. Well, anyway, I got 4 of them. I'm going to test them out. They just looked so cool, but this may give me another reason to go back to IKEA to return these 4. So I got 4 of those. And then, let's see, I got myself just a laptop desk for the bed. That was only $3.99. For the kiddos, for their beds, I got this book holder shelf. We're going to put one at the top of Naomi's bed, top of Amelia's bed, and then at the foot of Liam's bed and Gabriel's bed. And then I also got one to put in the bathroom. I got some of these. This was like $4. Some of these just thinking happy plant thoughts. So these were actually purchased separately. And I figured if I didn't use them on the shelves, or if I had an extra one, I know I'll use at least 2. I'll use them all, but I could always put one on my kitchen counter. So I thought those were beautiful. And then I got just 2 to start of these basket shelves. I love it in IKEA when they have the mix of the different baskets on the shelves, of course. And I thought maybe I could organize, I could put like our early readers by levels in these. This is what these look like. They're still all like secured together with twine. I got 4 of those. I think these were $14.99 each. These were $10 each. And these were like $4.99 each. So it's going to be a whole lot of fun decorating my dream shelves. So here is the entire haul. Besides the fact, as a special treat, we also let the kids each pick out a fun stuffed animal. We gave them a budget of like $9.99 each. And so, yes, it was $50 in stuffed animals, but it was their fun special treat, and they should have those for a while. So anyway, for the complete breakdown of like what the shelving and everything has cost us, click through that link, go over to the blog, and I'll have that there for you. So friends, thank you so much for going on my first trip to IKEA, and again, many more. I heard on Tuesdays, kids eat free, so we will go, and maybe we'll go on a Tuesday next time and try out some of their food, because they just, oh, again, so many things. And we had to drive over an hour and a half to get to this IKEA, so if you don't have one in your area, I feel like they're worth the drive too. I had one mom message me and tell me, you know, her and her husband drive over 2 hours to get to an IKEA, but it's always a whole lot of fun, and that's always like their big date night out together, just like when Travis and I went refrigerator shopping, right? So the vlogs where we build this thing and get it decorated and make all of my homeschool mom bookshelf dreams come true will be coming up. Subscribe if you haven't already. I come out with new videos just all the time now. We're pumping them out. So I'll see you real soon with another brand new video. Bye bye.